shake, tremble, jitter, twitch all day long everywhere. That totally has happened to me. Jaden, welcome back to my channel where I talk about health, fitness, self-improvement, and optimization. Most of you know, a big part of my channel is dedicated to bringing you information on how to recover from health crash, from adrenal fatigue, anxiety disorder, and hormonal imbalance. On today's video, I wanted to cover some possible causes of the ever so feared yet widely common symptoms of muscle trembling and shaking. Before we get into it, I just like to state that I'm not a medical professional. I highly encourage you to consult your doctor and get some of the other more severe illnesses and diseases ruled out that could be causing muscle trembling and shaking, and therefore you can then focus on managing your stress and just overall health to recover yourself. So number one cause could just be your general overall anxiety and stress levels. Muscle trembling and shaking, it connects to our nerves and nervous system. So with just high amounts of anxiety, and if you even have like an anxiety disorder or just overall overloaded with stress, it's going to really overload and affect your nervous system, and it could cause it to be hyperactive. And when you have a hyperactive nervous system, it's going to cause the muscle trembling and shaking. Things you could do for that would be meditation, deep breathing. Check out my box breathing video. That could really help. I do that in some very stressful times, and it really helped me to relieve the stress and anxiety. Taking walks in nature, I've covered that as well. Journaling, sitting, being really present and quiet. It doesn't necessarily have to be a meditation, but you could just simply sit, be present with yourself, and enjoy that moment, and really take time and focus to feel, hear, and see what's here right now. That could really calm your nervous system. Massages, getting massaged, taking a bath, although at sometimes taking a hot bath, especially for too long, it could cause like more dizziness and in fact stress you out more. So you kind of have to play around with that one. Getting better sleep, cutting out all the really intense stimulants in your life, like drinking too much coffee, being overly emotional. Take a break from watching too many horror movies or action flicks or, dramatic, loud noise type of films and stuff like that. Possible cause number two would be your back spine health. This can be very important, and it can be like a game changer, because with me, I had stress in mentally, and I also had stress just overworking and overtraining. When you do high impact sports, like for me, tennis, running, some gymnastics, martial arts, any type of sports pretty much, like basketball, football, or just high impact sports. Okay, it can cause a lot of stress on your spinal cord, a lot of beating and pounding on hard surfaces, and over time, if you overtrain and you didn't balance yourself with good nutrition and rest and sleep, you are going to run into damages and injuries done to your spinal cord, and a lot of your nerves are set in your spine, and if you have injuries or inflammation going on in that area, it could totally cause the muscle trembling and shaking. Things you can do for that would be making an appointment with a chiropractor. They specialize in the spine. They could do adjustments on you, and as well as different methods of releasing the tension and also help with reduced inflammation. You can also see a acupuncturist. They will do sometimes acupuncture along your spine to help you release that. They do this thing called cupping, where they there's these like suction cup things that they put on your back, and it could like open up your channels and release the stress and also help to heal the injuries going on in that area. Of course, a very balanced nutritious diet, it's going to also help, as well as adequate rest and sleep. Number 3 possible cause could be a deficiency in certain minerals and electrolytes. I think that number 1 is magnesium and also potassium. So if your magnesium and potassium balance is off, or if you're deficient in one or the other, it could cause muscle trembling and shaking very often. There's many studies that have done that like most people are deficient in vitamin D and magnesium. That would be 2 things you want to supplement. A few other herbs that could help would be the holy basil, ashwagandha, and that really helps calming like overall stress and just enhance your overall well-being, which can help with the stress level, and then which will help with your muscle shaking and trembling. Possible cause number 4 would be overall exhaustion. If you're exhausted from, let's say, adrenal fatigue, hormonal imbalance, and just being exhausted because you have anxiety, especially health anxiety, you could put your system into such a depletion and exhaustion, and which I've totally experienced, where your muscles just, and all your muscles, not just one part of your body, but like just your overall system and your muscles just lose that like ability to recharge. You could be having blood sugar regulating issues. Your muscles just going to have the trembling and shaking because there's not enough glucose in your blood. Things you could do for that would be eating on time, eating a nutrient-dense, plant, whole food-based diet. I don't mean that you have to be a vegan, but really focus on like natural whole plant-based foods, which naturally just has a lot of nutrients in it. That can really help if the cause of the trembling and shaking is from exhaustion and just depletion of your overall health. If you're suffering from health anxiety and you're nervous all the time, you're kind of in this constant state of fear, it's going to cause your nervous system to be overactive, and which will cause you to shake, tremble, jitter, twitch all day long everywhere. That totally has happened to me, and it also happened for a long period of time consistently until months, until I was able to work on my overall health and stress level.
Guys, I really hope you enjoyed my video. If you did, give me a thumbs up and share my videos with others. That would really help me expand my audience. If you haven't subscribed, please click the subscribe button as well as the bell icon so you'll be notified whenever I upload new content. I now have PayPal Donate, so if you're interested in that and you want to support my channel, you can click on the link in my comment section as well as the upper right hand corner of my channel homepage. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. As always, remember, it's never too late to optimize yourself, and you can always start right now. Until next time, I'm Jaden Christopher, and I'm wishing you a thriving day. Bye.